Hey guys, it's Hannah here and I am here with my makeup inventory for the start of 2017 Eye Edition. So if you guys have not seen my face video, I will link it up in the cards. Basically, I'm going through and telling you how many of each product I have, what I have, and what I'm focusing on using up, getting rid of, so on and so forth. So, let's get straight into it with eyes. I have two eye primers. I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and the Too Faced Glitter Glue. I'm going to just decide right here to throw out my Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I don't use it. I don't like it. And I prefer to use a cream eyeshadow as a primer. So that's going to go in the bin and that's going to make me down to one eye primer, which is the Too Faced Glitter Glue. For cream eyeshadows, I have 16. So these are cream eyeshadows slash bases. So I have 3 from MAC Paint Pots, Soft Ochre, Stormy Pink, and Camel Coat. I also have the, what is this called? The Soft Serve Eyeshadow in Put Me to Shame. There's like a moussey formula, very similar to the Chanel Illusion to Ombre, which I have one of in Mirage. I also have Benefit RSVP Cream Shadow, Napoleon Purtis Satine Cream Shadow, and Maybelline Creamy Beige. So they're all my pots. In the sticks, I have the Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop in Vulva, 4 mini Laura Mercier Caviar sticks in Copper, Cocoa, Amethyst, and Moonlight. And then I have 2 of these. These are an interesting texture. These are the Napoleon Purtis You Do It Metallic Eyeliner and the Australis Metallics Eyeshadow in Guns and Rose Petals. These are like a cream pigment. It's like a chunky cream foiled kind of thing. It's really hard to explain. Like, they're creamy. They're definitely not a powder. They're like creamier than the ColourPop. But they're like got flakes of pigment in them. Like flakes. I don't know. I've popped them in as cream shadows. But I would use them more as toppers rather than bases. So that's those. I wasn't planning on swatching any of these, but of course I can't get through a video without swatching something. Well, no, I got through my last video without swatching. Next we have single eyeshadows, and the first are pressed eyeshadows. So as I did with, let me close this up first, with my ColourPop highlighters, I've included my ColourPop eyeshadows as pressed eyeshadows, just because that's how I use them. So first we have ColourPop. I have a lot of ColourPop. I Heart This, Just for Fun, Strength, Bravery, Truth, Puppy Love, Tinsel, Static, Hope, Kush, Sequin, Kindness, Brady, Bay, and Stereo. So 15 of my 29 pressed eyeshadows are ColourPop. If you can see a little bit of a trend going on. For my MAC eyeshadows, these are the ones that I haven't depotted. So they're in extra dimensions or have pretty packaging, or one of them is a Fairy Whisper foiled shadow. So I've got Electric Mandarin from the collection, Chris Chan collection. I have 3 of the in extra dimension eyeshadows in Rich Core, Silver Sun, and Smoky Mauve. And then the foiled eyeshadow in Sweet Illusion. I have the Kat Von D Metal Crush shadow in Synergy. 3 of the L'Oreal Infallibles in Amber Rush, Blinged and Brilliant, and Bronze Taupe. I have 1 of the Milani Bella eyeshadows in Bella Sand. I have 2 Ardency in Modster Manuka pigments in Sunday and Rose Gold. I have the NYX Bedroom Eyes Prismatic shadow and the Tartus Metallic eyeshadow in Poker Face. So that's my newest one. So I needed to figure out what the name was. I have 11 loose pigments. 5 of them are MAC Minis. So we have Pink Opal, Naked, Kitschmas, Fuchsia, and Rich Purple. So they're from, 4 of them are from a Christmas collection, and then 1 of them is just Naked, which is separate. I have the Ben Nye Sparkler in Opal Ice. The Inglot AMC Pure Pigment in 82, which I have on my eyes today at the moment with Duraline and the Marc Jacobs Lolita palette. And then I have 4 Napoleon Purtis eyeshadow loose pigments, loose dust, in Mosaic Gold, Starlight, Honeychild, and Copper Element. I love those colours. Moving along to palettes, I have 13 2 to 6 pen palettes. So small palettes which live in their own drawer with my liquid lipsticks. If you guys want to see an updated makeup collection room tour now that I've moved, let me know. Makeup collection's pretty similar organised wise, so we'll see about that. So first we have the Visa Minx palette, the Too Faced Cocoa Mirage, the Napoleon Purtis 90s Supermodel Quad, the Hourglass Modernist palette in Infinity, the Tartelette Tease, the e.l.f. Prismatic palette in Sunset, Wet Nut Wild Walking on Eggshells, the Natasha Denona 5-pan palette in 02, my Makeup Forever Create Your Own Trio, which looks like this, the NARS Kalahari Duo, the MAC Cinderella 6-pan palette, which is called Stroke of Midnight, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette, and then the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. So this one's technically that face and eye palette that I spoke about in the face one, which has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter, but I keep it with my eyeshadows, so I counted it as the 6 eyeshadows instead, because that's usually what I use. So that is it for my 6 to 10, 2 to 6 pan palettes, Hannah. Come on, work your brain. For large palettes, I have 21. So I just have a new one to my collection, which is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I did that as a trade from my Beautylish Lucky bag. So that makes it 21. I also have my NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadow palette, my Makeup Geek Create Yourself palette, which looks like this. Well, technically that should go in the other one, but it lives in the other drawer. I'll put that in the other one. Meaning I have 21 large palettes, but I have 14 6-pan palettes. So that is that. I have the Lorac Unzipped palette, which, 12 shades. I'll show you because it's here and pretty. The Laura Mercier Artist Eye Palette. This is the one that came out and then went away and then came out again. So some of my favourite shadows ever. If you want to see my Bill Dream palette video, a lot of those were in there. Then we have the original Urban Decay Naked palette, the Stealer in the No palette. This might be one that I do kind of give away soon because it doesn't exist anymore. So it's hard to kind of use for looks and things like that. But I love this palette. I love it. Then you have I have the original Lorac Pro palette, my Inglot 12-pan palette, if I can get it out. Or is it? That's 10-pan palette. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't have 10 pans in my palette. My Create Yourself Inglot palette, which has 327, 329, 156, 409, 31, 397, 337. This is the brow powder in 563, 395, and 341. So those are the palette colours I have there. Basically, I did this based on the drawers I kept them in. Then I have my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, the Zoeva Nude Spectrum palette, Marc Jacobs Lolita, which is a 7-pan palette. I don't know why I did this. I need to kind of redo these. The L'Oreal Le Nude 2 palette, the Tarte Tartelette palette, the Balm Meat Matrimony, which is this 9 pans. Yep, 9-pan palette. You can tell how much I was really thinking when I did this. But you guys at least know what I mean. I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, my Makeup Forever tin palette, which has my MAC single eyeshadows and then my Anastasia single eyeshadows. If you guys want an in-depth video on what MAC eyeshadows I have, let me know in the comments down below. And then I have my normal Z palette, which is a little bit fuller, which has Makeup Forever shadows up the top. These ones are Urban Decay, MAC, Tarte, Urban Decay, Too Faced, Random Wet n Wild shade. So that is my eyeshadow palette. I have 7 pencil eyeliners. I have 2 mini Makeup Forevers in M10 and M60, so the black and the brown. I have a mini Urban Decay plushie all-nighter eyeliner. Really called plushie? Yep, weird. I have the MAC Purple Dash Technicolor pencil, Technicolor liner. I have a mini Lancome Le Crayon Coal Noir in Noir. Estee Edits Black Viper Edgiest Coal Shadow Stick. I use this as an eyeliner. I wouldn't use this as a shadow stick. And then the Hard Candy Light Concealer Pencil, which I use in my waterline. I have 2 gel eyeliners. I have the Napoleon Pettis China Doll liner in Yin and the MAC Fluid line in Deliciously Rich. For liquid eyeliners, I have 1 open and 1 backup, both of the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner, the tattoo liner in Trooper, sorry. For mascaras, I have 1 open and 3 backups. I have the mini Makeup Forever Extravagant Lash open at the moment, and I have a backup of full sizes of the Lancome Grandiose Mascara, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and the MAC False Lash Mascara. I have 3 brow pencils, the Benefit Goof Proof in 02, Napoleon Pettis Pale Rider, and the NYX Micro Brow in Taupe. I have 2 brow pomades, a mini of the Benefit Cabrow in 3, and a full size of the Benefit Cabrow in 2. And I have 2 brow gels, both from the Napoleon Pettis Wonder Brows in Clear to Go and Blonde Ambition. I also have 15 false lashes, but I don't want to go through and tell you all of the styles because it's a little bit of a mess in there. But most of them are Model Rock lashes. I have a few Napoleon, a Sephora brand, stuff like that. So that is it for my makeup inventory for eye products. To give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this kind of style of inventory video. Hopefully you guys like it. I like it. Click subscribe to stay tuned. I will link part 1 of base at the start of the video, and when I remember to, I'll link part 3 of the lips when it is up. So yes, I'll see you guys in my next video, and yeah, bye guys.